Hi, I'm Sam Bam Kablam, and you are watching Getting to Know a YouTuber. My screen name came from a friend of mine. She IM'd me one day in all caps and was like, Sam Bam Kablam! Because she had something important to tell me and she liked to randomly give me nicknames. And I liked it, so I ended up changing all my screen names to it. My channel's mostly like vlog type stuff. I just sort of pick a subject and give my thoughts on it. I come from the US. I was born in Ohio and I lived in West Virginia for a while, and I'm currently in Florida. I don't have an actual job right now, I'm just a full-time student. The only real job that I have is every October I work at a local haunted house. But what I would like to do one day is teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm majoring in sport and exercise science, and if not that, I would like to just work in a gym, something where I can help people become more fit and more healthy. In my spare time, I spend a lot of time working out, I spend a lot of time training. I used to be in a stage combat troupe, and I've recently started getting back into that, so I do that sometimes. I'm also learning how to play the guitar right now, so I spend a lot of time doing that. I was learning to sing for a while, but I had some issues happen with my throat and some allergies, but once that gets fixed, that's going to start again as well. And I like to read a lot, play games. I like to paint figures, like little role-playing figures. I don't actually play the game, but I like to paint them. Stuff like this. I'm a big dork. I could live off of peanut butter and never get tired of it. In fact, I don't even buy real peanut butter because I will just sit there and eat the entire jar. My musical taste is really all over the place. My dad is like a hardcore 80s hairband guitar player, so I grew up with a lot of 80s rock going on. But I was also a theater kid, so I have a lot of soundtracks that I'm really into. And I've recently gotten into like a very subdued acoustic-y sound, so it's really just whatever mood I'm into that day. It's a whole spectrum. I hate when people ask me for my favorite band or artist because I cannot pick a favorite. I just kind of have like a cluster. If I had to pick a favorite, I would say Evanescence because they've been like my longest running love. But I'm also absolutely in love with Megan Tonjes and Mike Falzone. They're two YouTube musicians. I'm really into Halestorm right now. And Extreme, which is one of my favorite 80s hairband bands. I absolutely love the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Kick-Ass. I also am a total sucker for any well-done superhero movie. I love the first Hellboy, I love X-Men First Class. I want to love the new Spider-Man that's coming out, fingers crossed. And two of my favorite movies in the entire world are The Devil's Carnival and Repo the Genetic Opera. I actually have 2 different videos talking about how much I love those and why on my own channel. And any good movie with zombies in it makes me very happy. I love Dead Like Me, which if you don't know what it is, go look it up, it's awesome. Dexter. A friend of mine got me into True Blood, but I don't have the channel, so I've only seen the first 2 seasons, but I love that. Archer, one of the funniest shows in the entire world. Chelsea Lately, I love that show. Battlestar Galactica, probably my favorite series ever, even though the ending sucked. I may or may not own Starbucks dog tags, and I love Adventure Time. For favorite actor, I guess I would go with Terrence Zunadich, who was in Repo and in The Devil's Carnival just because he's such a Renaissance man. I mean, he's a writer, he's an artist, he's a singer, he's an actor, and he's amazing and incredibly humble for all of that. For actress, I have too many, so I'm just gonna go with my favorite right now, which is Jennifer Lawrence, because she is so good at just expressing emotions and things that I can't even imagine doing on command. And I also want to give an honorable mention to Chloe Grace Moretz, whose last name I don't know if I'm saying right, but she was the little girl that was in Kick-Ass, and she was also in Let Me In. In Let Me In, she was ridiculously good. No child should be that talented, and I want to adopt her and have her be my little sister. I'm reading like the Game of Thrones series right now, and I'm on like the last book that's out right now, and I love that series. I'm also reading the Dark Tower series by Stephen King, which is really good. I love the His Dark Materials series. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And there's also like this really weird science fiction series that I love. It's 3 books called Wizard, Titan, and Demon. It's called like the Gaian trilogy or something. They're really, really weird, and there are lots of uncomfortable moments in those books, but they're really, really good science fiction books. And of course I love Harry Potter and the Hunger Games series, so that's original. But they're good, that's why everybody loves them. And the Dragon Riders of Pern series. I love any books with dragons. Favorite author, I'm gonna have to go with Douglas Adams because Hitchhikers is amazing. Skyrim is owning my life right now. I am so bad at not playing Skyrim. I also really love Dot Hack Sign, the original games for the PlayStation 2. I haven't beaten that entire series yet. I have one more game to go, but I love it. I have to be careful with role-playing games and like things that can be online because I won't put them down. If I'm with the right people, it really doesn't matter where we're going. Like, we're going to have a good time. I just need to have, like, friends that I can laugh with. And then I don't even care what goes on. I mean, we could just walk around downtown all night just talking about things, and I'm perfectly content. A good night in is kind of the same. I'm really into just having conversations with people. I just want people to come over and hang out and talk with me. I really want to visit California because I think I might like to move there when I'm done with school. I'm not a big fan of the area where I live right now. And from what I've heard, California sounds like a place that I might be happy. So I really want to go visit it, check it out, and see if it's a place that I would like to move. I want to be one of those people who would like tell you something very profound and deep and awesome that I would do if I knew I had 24 hours to live, but I know myself too well and I know that I would just like freak out and probably cry a lot and not know how to deal with it. I would like to think that I could pull myself together enough to just call everybody that I love and get them together and just spend the whole day with them being happy and laughing and telling stories. But realistically, I think I would just be flipping out. Death scares me. Only 3 YouTubers to invite to dinner? There are so many. Alright, I would go with Megan Tonjes, Mike Falzone, and Hannah Hart. I got to meet all of them at Playlist Live, and I love them and I miss them. I got to like actually hang out with Megan and Mike, not so much with Hannah because she had way too many fangirls and I didn't want to like crowd them. But they're awesome, wonderful, nice people, and I would love to hang out with them more, and dinner sounds nice. Well, the 3 that I just mentioned, obviously, so cheating there. But also, I would recommend Lacey Green, I would recommend Daily Grace, and I would recommend SourceFed. SourceFed is an excellent source of news that is also fun. Daily Grace is just hilarious. And Lacey Green actually has a sexual education channel, which, especially in the US, I think is incredibly important because we do not teach that in schools. And she is a great person for, like, you know, body acceptance, loving yourself, positivity, and talking about things that we should be able to talk about. Well, I'm kind of a newbie to YouTube, so I kind of feel funny giving advice or saying anything of that nature, but I would like to regurgitate some advice that has been given to me and I think it's helped me out a lot, which is if you're going to do this, do it because you love it and create something that you would want to watch. Don't just do this to get attention, don't just beg for subscribers, because it's not about just getting attention or getting views or anything like that. It's about contributing. So sit down, really think about what you want to do. It's about quality over quantity. And really contribute something and make your videos worth someone's time. Because really you're asking somebody for a couple minutes of their day so that you guys can connect. So make something that is worth that. And if you're not a YouTuber and you want to be, start doing it. There has to be something that you can share.
Would you like to be the next YouTuber we get to know? Send an email to ludicrous_kingdom@hotmail.com for more information.
I'm probably not going to answer any of these questions properly because I can't narrow my answers down.